Hello, my name is Callista and welcome back to Life is Strange, Wavelengths. In the last episode, time moved forward. It is now June, it is sweltering hot, and Steph is proving that I could not do her job. Now we need to go and find a track called Feelings.
I'll catch up with you eventually, Jen. Anyway, I still need to add the tally for last night's match.
Okay.
Man, that game was something else.
Oh, go for it.
You're getting better.
Oh no.
I might have to actually try this time.
Try all you want. This is my game.
Pride cometh before a fall, Stephanie.
Okay.
Well, whatever you do, don't think about Jed in a diaper.
Ugh, dude.
I said not to think about it. Goo goo gaga, Steph. Let me pour you a glass of my top shelf formula.
I'm not listening.
Wow, Steph! Where'd you go, damn it? I haven't developed object permanence yet. So, how's the fake psychic gig?
Fake? Bitch, I'm getting a premonition right now. It's of me whipping your ass.
Did you just call me a bitch?
Damn straight. Hey!
Oh, damn. What happened, Gabe? I thought you were going to try this time.
My hands were sweaty.
It's the poor craftsman who blames his tool. My first victory on the board. Not gonna make a big deal. Don't want to jinx it.
Hey, I'ma get you there, Steph. I don't know how I'm doing it. Because I'm shit with my hands, but like still, hey, we're doing it.
Watch out, Gabe. I'm coming for the throne.
Just 3 more games, 3 wins in a row, and we'll be ahead of him.
Well played, Gabe. Now, I will destroy you.
Damn! It's even got like the crime scene outline and everything.
Haven't been in there much. It's such a mess.
Okay. That guy's been waiting on the track for a while. I think we should get to this.
Sweet.
Okay.
Ooh, maybe it's time for a little record store archaeology. That must have been some party.
Sobeys Music is now Rocky Mountain Record Traders. Jazz, rock and roll, rhythm and blues, folk, country western. Come to our grand reopening July 1st, 1968 from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Oh, wow. Cradle Snack. I think my dad had their record.
Hey, nice!
Kasha ran this place for a long time.
You are cordially invited to attend the retirement party of Kasia Sobeski to be held at Rocky Mountain Record Traders August 13th, 2004 at 8 p.m. Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, man. Better leave that here or I'll be shaking it on the radio until I get fired. Oh, good. I was afraid we were gonna run out of boxes. I bet you've seen your fair share of bad haircuts, haven't you?
Oh, almost certainly.
That's not even close to enough stickers.
Well, if I find any, we'll add some on. We will absolutely add some on.
Ugh. I'm just gonna pretend that all the mice moved out and went to mouse college by now.
Oh, so they've graduated. They're no longer going to the farm. They're going to mouse college. I see.
Free them.
Oh, no, now I'm thinking of Mouse City. Mr. Jingles. I love the Green Mile. Oh, Mr. Jingles. Maybe went to Mouse College as well. He was old enough. He was old enough to go to Mouse College.
Great. That guy's request is locked in here. And instead of a combo, I have 4 drawings.
Dear future Dave, we had to change the lock combo so past Dave wouldn't slosh Irish cream all over the red records. Here is a hint. Ghost Star Eye Ice Cream, past Ashley and Luca, St. Patrick's Day 09. Okay. Ghost Star Eye Ice Cream.
Well, those drawings were meant to be a hint. Guess I should look around the store.
Okay, and how loud is this track? Okay. Let's just have a look around, see what we've got.
Last thing I've got to do today is pack up all the pride decorations. It took me way too long to notice this.
Don't feed animal within enclosure.
Figuring out what should and should not go in this section is the most riveting part of my day. Those shades are undeniably star-shaped.
When I say jump, bottle spinners. Okay.
Could be useful.
Okay. Oh wait, one of them was a star. Yeah. Ghost, star, eye, and ice cream. Okay. Nothing over here. Hello?
I hate that I actually find this funny.
Voom! Thanks, I vape. Cat treats?
Maybe a handful of these could lure the cat out of the walls.
Yes. Valkyrie, come home to me.
Where's a good spot to put these? Could drop a few treats there. Cats love windowsills, right? Or maybe over there? It's a nice quiet spot.
In the corner. This place is so loud, I think she'd appreciate the quiet.
Consider it a peace offering. Yum, yum! Better sound quality, but still a hard-ass chair. Wish I had more to work with.
Yeah, by the time Alex arrived, she had like a really comfy chair.
Been getting a lot of folks saying good for you about these, but not so many takers.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to Izzy, I don't want to be the token trans girl in town. And now Steph is... I'm sure there are more lesbians, but... I think Steph is probably like the most visible lesbian here.
All this labeling is giving me flashbacks to the thankless world of high school stage managing. I thought cats were supposed to be low maintenance.
My cat hates me. Now what? A guide for new owners. Snack time for Kitty. So you want to give your feline friend a treat to earn their trust. For first-time owners, the most common mistake is trying to feed your cat on your terms instead of theirs. Tip: try placing your kitty's food or treats in a quiet, low-traffic area where they'll feel safe eating. Exactly, and that's why Valkyrie's treats are over yonder.
Actual Haven teenagers buying signed copies of Baynor is the most wholesome shit I've ever seen.
Oh, Thanor Monster Slayer by Ethan Lambert and the Helm of Navadoon. Oh, girl, if you start DMing for Mikey, you have to include Ethan. You have to.
Not the most effective cooling system, but in this heat, I'll take anything.
Facts. I have, for when it's really hot. Obviously, I can't play it during recording sessions, but for when it gets really hot, I have an old desk fan from my dad's office. From before he retired, it was his old desk fan, and I've nicked it. I'm having it because there is no ventilation in this back room, and I'm sweltering.
Huh. Chef Betty's senior cooking class is getting popular.
Oh, hell yeah! Good for Betty! Good for her!
If Summer were a person, she would for sure listen to reggae. And I would for sure have a crush on her. Man, that guitar's seen some shit.
Ortega, Humble Beginnings. Okay. Ooh, rock.
Sex, drugs, and original pressings. Those look like ghosts to me.
Ah, The Battle in Me, Great Ruins. Yeah, let's grab that.
Grabbing this for reference.
Okay.
Have I not unpacked my drums because I still feel guilty about leaving the band? Or am I just lazy?
Oh, I can't answer that, Steph. I can't answer that.
If Ducky doesn't pick up his Bobby Darin album, I'm sacrificing it to the big band gods.
Gabe, Bleed It Dry, he's picked it up. Margot, Invigorate. Riley, Water Vapor, Under the Moon. Ducky, That's All, he hasn't picked it up. Sam, Yarn Chemicals. Quinn, Tipsy on You. Charlotte, Guess, Guess, Guess. Can we deliver it to Ducky? Ducky deserves it to be delivered. He's a top bloke. He's a top bloke and one of my favourites.
It was genuinely my pleasure.
Dear Steph, thank you very much for helping me sell my comic. I'm really happy that it's going well and I couldn't have done it without you. Sincerely, Ethan and Chen. Oh no, is that? I think that's Shah. Yeah, and Shah, okay. Oh, that's so sweet. That's lovely, hello. Oh yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. Ethan's drawing.
Drew this with Ethan. That kid is surprisingly fun.
Well, he's cool.
No reason the story has to end here. Should I draw something else?
Oh, a necromancer, obviously.
Let's give these kids something worth running from. Nailed it.
Hell yeah! Very nice. Very nice. Now, before I forget, because we do have new messages here. Yes. Violet, hey! You matched with me later. Pop quiz, best Video Nasties album, go. Oh, the underground one. This is going to sound super pretentious, but they recorded a 7-inch back before they signed to Coffin Lid, and, ISTG, I don't know what that means. That shit rips. Lies and Bad Intentions. Nah, but good pull. It's got a super dumb name. Don't shoot the messenger. The monster is kinda also named Frankenstein if you think about it. Super dumb name, but accurate. Yeah, so I mean, they had her location, so yeah, what do you do? Okay, I'm gonna ask you a really boring question. Feel free to answer it in a not boring way. Lol, okay, what do you do? Like in a burning passion sense or in the fuck I gotta pay rent sense? Your call. Barista by day, video collage artist by night. Whoa, super not boring. Lol, thanks, your turn. By day, radio DJ. I'm a DJ for a local radio station. Wow, that's so cool. Lol, I mean, we have a broadcast reach of about 6 blocks, but I enjoy it. And by night, drummer, game master. She does play the drums. By night, I play the drums. That's actually kind of why I came to Haven. My old band played a show here and I just kind of stuck around. That's rad. I wish I could play an instrument. Fuck it, I'll teach you if you want. Lol, seriously? It's not that hard. You just gotta hit stuff in the right order. Noted. Gosh, you are super fun to talk to. Ah, shit, I'm doing that thing I do again. Lol. Ooh. You're doing what thing? What thing do you do, and how often do you find yourself doing it? Developing an unreasonably powerful crush on someone within minutes of meeting them and literally all the time. I guess it's only fair to give you a heads up. You are not the first person I've done this with. It is a thing with me. If you can't hang with that, I absolutely get it. Just let me know and I'll try to dial it back. I mean, I get, again, Steph is like trying to get into relationships. I think I can hang with that. Aren't super intense crushes kind of the point of this app? You sure? I don't want to scare you off. Crush away. Party A hereby consents to be crushed upon to whatever degree of intensity Party B deems appropriate. Oh, hey, were you at Denver Pride this year? Stop it! Stop it! No! Stop, please! I need to read! So, I don't drive, and also I work all the time, so I missed it. How was it? Good, fun, but not like that fun. Definitely overrated. You didn't miss anything. You're making it worse. It's okay. It's okay, I really want to know. Give it to me straight. Are you gonna make the obvious joke, or should I? Well, give it to me gay then. Lol. I mean, you know, pride is pride. The parts that rule, rule. The parts that suck, suck. Yeah, tell me about what ruled. Tell me about the parts that ruled. Let me live vicariously through you. Let's see, there was a pretty good band that set up on the... No, stop it! I will wait, okay. There was a pretty good band that set up on the steps of the Capitol. We snuck some flasks past security so we didn't have to pay $10 for a beer. Went to a pretty cool drag king show, and now I think I kind of want to be a drag king? But other than that, the beautiful weather and the rare sensation of overwhelming safety and community, total snooze. Yeah, guess I looked out. Yeah, I should probably get ready for work. It's been super cool getting to know you. Too bad you live so far away. It's like, what, 2 hours from here to Haven Springs? Oh, why not? You know what? Fuck it. If you wanted to grab a coffee sometime, I'd find a way to make it down. I would really like that. Sure you don't mind? Violet, we are the inheritors of a legacy of lonely gays driving hours to meet up with one another. This is my duty to those who have come before. Your reverence for our noble heritage has inspired me. If you'd prefer, I don't mind driving up to Haven. No, we'll come to you. I can come out. It's seriously no sweat. I can get the bus. Okay, now I gotta think of some place to take you. Hey, we got a date. We got a date. And Janice. Ooh. Disaster queer. You are gonna have to explain that one to me. I mean, I'm queer, I'm a disaster, ergo, I'm a disaster queer. Lol, how are you a disaster? Ooh. I forgot to get my driver's license. We saw that. Okay, so for example, I work as a radio DJ, but my resume and interview were all BS. Figured out what I was doing on my first day. So, disaster queer is just a self-deprecating way of saying you're like a free spirit. Or free spirit is like a self-aggrandizing way of saying you're a disaster queer. Lol. What's with the yeah, tell me about the snake. I gotta ask about the snake. Oh, that. It was in Bali. The guy was charging for pictures with his snake. And it was a really pretty snake. So, yeah, that was a cool snake. Definitely an extremely pretty snake. Right? Her name was Demi, like Demi Moore. Aww. Crap, gotta run. I have a hair appointment in like 20 minutes. See you around. I'm just playing Steph as being like, hey, I'm gonna get in everyone's pants. Before you split, you want to grab a coffee sometime? Normally, I would love to, but I'm kind of not using this app to meet up with folks right now. I'm trying to get this teaching job in Thailand, and I don't want to risk things getting messy right before I leave the country, you know? Oh, yeah, I get it. Fair. Zero worries. Completely understood. You seem really cool, though. It was nice talking to you. Bye. Okay. Okay, that was nice. And... yeah, Happy Pride, Steph. Thanks. Yo, thank you. I'm doing my best to keep the spirit alive. Yeah, not a massive LGBTQIA+ scene in Haven Springs, Colorado, huh? Dang, look at you. You got all the letters right. I do try. There wasn't anyone else that I could... Yeah, no, I think it's just new people we blocked from you. Yeah, I think it's people who have just messaged us that we can reply back to. Okay. Yeah, radio tasks, cage, listen to the song. Okay, got it.
Say what you will about the 80s. Synth bass was a gift to humanity. Sick GTO.
Ooh, the Gators.
Fewer, yes, but so many remain. So very many.
Yeah, you couldn't really make a box for anymore, which is sad.
I spy with my little eye. 5, eyes?
Ooh, I like this. Wild side, pride. If that were a stag. Everything I do revolves around stags. I'm sorry, but like, if this were a stag with the eyes, I'd be like, I want to get that tattooed on me. That would be cool.
When you're competing with the entire internet, you need to get aggressive.
Ooh. No, let me... Yeah, bargain bin, practically free.
Now, if that's not an ice cream cone, I've been very confused my whole life.
Hot Sam, don't cry. Yeah, let's yoink that.
Taking this to look at later.
Okay, so we're just looking for one left. Nothing else over there.
A week after we started the campaign, Mikey printed this new Elamon and sent him to me. And it rules.
Oh, that's lovely. Let me do all this stuff first, and then I'll get back to that.
Hasn't been a lot of interest in sheet music. I should just clear it out when I have time. Honestly, if this is as bad as Cautious seems to think it is, I'm dying to hear it.
Oh, please do. I want to know why it's bad.
I could listen to that melody I've been tinkering with. Not bad, kinda sparse, but I dig it. Still feel like it's missing something though. Guess it needs a hook. But what kind? Maybe like a really anthemic hook. Something that makes you feel like you're putting your fist in the air.
I'ma just go to here. I think I should have spliced that quite nicely. I have just dealt with the crash from hell. So if you don't keep up with my my community tab post, you won't have seen this. This is my second attempt recording this next segment. So during that scene, the first time I watched it, the game crashed. And you know that happens. You know that's been happening to me all throughout you know the main Let's Play. It's been happening frequently throughout Wavelengths. The game crashed. And it crashed so badly, it took OBS down with it. And I didn't notice. So the next 10 minutes I've already seen. I've already played. Now, luckily, I decided at the end of what was originally this episode, I decided, you know what? I've been having a lot of crashes. I'm going to stop here. I had intended to do all of this in one sitting. Thank goodness I decided against that, because it was only 10 minutes of missing footage. However, in that time, I hit a checkpoint. And you can't reload to previous checkpoints. You can only reload to the last checkpoint you hit. So there is 10 minutes of footage that I am just missing. I was unable to get back unless I restarted the DLC again. So I've replayed 2 hours of footage so I can get the next 10 minutes. I am more than a little bit miffed. It wouldn't be so bad if you could, like, choose which checkpoint you could load from. So the 2 checkpoints that I'm talking about, there is a checkpoint when you first go up to the cabinet and go, oh, it's locked, what are these symbols? And then the next checkpoint is unlocking the cabinet. And in those 10 minutes, I unlocked the cabinet. So every time I hit reload last checkpoint, it would reload to unlocking the cabinet. You can't choose to go further back. You can only choose to go to the last checkpoint. So I've replayed 2 hours to get 10 minutes of footage. I am more than a little bit salty about that. Now, first things first, let me pick this up. Yoink.
Borrowing this for a minute. That's all 4 records. Watch your back, combo lock.
I will. Now, I've attempted to do everything the same as the first go-around. If anything is different, my apologies. Oh, I should say, I never bothered talking to Bubbles. Because Bubbles is a bot. I figured that's probably not going to go anywhere. If Bubbles, in a later time slot, would have gained sentience and, like, I can complete the Voight Kampf test, I will never know. I'm sorry. I was just like, I wanted to get through it as quickly as possible. to get up to where I was. So yeah, didn't talk to the bot, spoke to everyone else. I'm pretty sure I picked the same options, but if something is slightly different, my apologies.
That's not...
Wait. There, see? Not a raccoon.
Yeah, Gabe took some convincing.
Finally got my feral friend on tape. Told you, Gabe. It takes a lot of work to keep one step ahead of Elamon.
The Tunnels and Chambers Gathering Hall. User, drummer with a beanie. Hey folks, I need inspiration. My principal player is getting obscenely good at guessing where I've hit a mimic. Chests, pots, cabinets, weapon racks. He just always knows. So let me hear about your best mimics or traps in general. This is my one vice, okay? Lord Master of Gelshire. I once put a mimic in the last treasure chest of my campaign. Like the literal last chest they found after vanquishing my big baddie. Undead alchemist trying to poison the world's mana stream, FYI, highly recommended. Needless to say, the party was pissed, lol, but they never saw it coming. Walking Shadow Knight. Last year, I made a quest-giving NPC turn out to be a mimic. His head split open into a bunch of teeth and everything. I probably broke a ton of lore rules, but it was worth it. And then Orcish Booty Shorts, I love that name. Mimics are lame, use a cursed mirror and send them into the Shadow Realm. So satisfying, lol. An A, nice.
Mikey's drawing skills have gone from rad to ridiculous since high school.
They really have.
Yar, it's a travesty what's happening to them poor minnows. Disappearing from out in front of us like salt in the wind.
I'm terribly sorry to hear that, Captain.
Yar.
Have you tried looking in the ocean? You do seem to have a lot of that around here.
We've looked in the damn ocean. Will you help us or not?
Elamon is at your service.
Hey, get in there, buddy.
Mikey keeps sailing south to make me add more paper. Which, I'll admit, was funny the first time.
I love that. It was funny the first time. He keeps doing it, though.
Welcome to Crindle's Keep, a peaceful little seaside village. Or so it appears.
Do they call it Crindle's Keep because all the kids keep disappearing?
Bad taste, Elamon. Roll for too soon.
And the figurine.
A week after we started the campaign, Mikey printed this new Elamon and sent him to me. and it rules. The great and noble Elamon has been through many hardships. He's lost multiple limbs, died and come back to life who knows how many times.
12.
But through it all, Elamon has always counted on one thing: friendship. The love and care of a cherished friend.
Wait, what? I mean, that's nice, Steph, but you know Elamon fights alone. Always has, always will.
I'm talking about your sword.
Oh, carry on.
This campaign has been, dare I say, epic so far. I'm so glad Mikey got us playing again. To repay him, I need to come up with the most badass baddie he's ever seen. I'm down to 3 options. Time to choose.
Okay, one. How dare you? Elamon once journeyed with KallistaPlays, the half-elf barbarian. How dare you forget about her? But secondly, I believe I mentioned this the first go-around. I don't know if it's the same voice actor for Mikey. I hope it is. I like him. He's doing a good job, but I'm curious about that, whether they got the same guy in. Now then, excuse me. Yes. We will look first.
Been working on some villains for this campaign. I may be biased, but they're fucking awesome.
Villains. Dragon Emperor Graven Rush. Lord of Sky and Bone, Graven Rush ruled the Scorched Wild with relentless fury, making meals of his underlings and that's been crossed out, the Child Sorcerer. Many worlds knew the name Alberon. It is spat like a cuss, or whispered in fear, or yelled in agony, but it was always the same. A name for something most terrible, most ruthless. Heroes fought and fell against Alberon regardless of his form. At times he was a giant spider, howling with 1,000 maws. Other times he was a black stag with fiery horns. But in Karai, Alberon took a more benign shape. That of a child, clad in silver robes and wielding a mangled staff of pine. He began his path of domination anew, gathering his strength from behind the tousled hair and nothing. The fallen knight of Lark Hills. Durgaron, Minotaur Warlord. Durgaron, born breaker of stone and trampler of root, joined the horde of the Pale Bishop when he was old enough to heft an axe. He rose through the ranks thanks to his prowess on the battlefield, and would eventually betray the Pale Bishop and assume control of his thirstless horde. The realm knew Durgaron for what he truly is, a monster. The warlord took no prisoners, left no field unrazed, and would even butcher healers as they did their work, an unforgivable crime in the eyes of the tribunal. But what Durgaron wanted most of all was a worthy challenge, and in Elamon he saw potential. Wasn't Durgaron the Minotaur warlord that they fought in before the storm? This sounds very familiar. The Lost Priestess crossed out. Stormlord Quickspeed. Mad Owl, Lunatic, Fell Feather, Foul. The once renowned Chief Engineer Quickspeed was exiled from the Sky Council with a flurry of insults. They could not see the brilliance of his plan, the beauty of sacrifice. Quickspeed was the greatest engineer the Council had known in generations. His work was harnessed throughout the Drifting Roost to better the lives of its inhabitants. The Sunbulb, the Exo-Wing, the list went on. But when he proposed powering the entire Roost for 7 lifetimes by collapsing a nearby planet that was barely inhabited, lunatic, they screeched. And here we have the drawings. Oh, she really is a wonderful artist.
All right. Which one of these baddies would be the ultimate challenger for the great and powerful Elamon?
It should be no surprise what I picked. Alberon name dropped a stag. Also, this is a campaign about children going missing, so I like the idea of, oh, it's a child doing it. Excellent. And now let's go grab that, oh god, what is it? Feelings by Hayley Kiyoko?
So, something hidden in these is supposed to get me in there. Better get code cracking.
Yeah, it didn't take me a minute to figure this out.
Let's pop this bad boy open.
It's the number of items. So there are 2 ghosts. There were 4 stars. There were 5 eyes. And there were 3 ice creams.
Finally, I can destroy Mordor and get on with my day. Oh, awesome. Here it is. This Grady kid has good taste. I can finally get back in the booth and play this record, if anyone still cares.
And now I am caught up to where I was, and I'm going to bring this episode to a close right here. In the next one, we will play Feelings, but until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.